Hi, this is Richie DeMarco, the Mayor of Hardware. This is Constructing Your Brand, Episode 3. 4 ways for your business to be fabulous on Facebook. How you doing, Denise?
I'm doing great, Richie. How are you?
Doing awesome. So today, Denise and I are going to give you 4 tips on how your business can show up and be successful on Facebook.
Yeah, so number one on Facebook as a business, these are very tactical things. Connect with people who are influencers in your area. Example, we do a lot in design build niche. I am always looking for Chicago interior designers. So if I see somebody's great work, I will go as my page and I will try to find those people. So I'll connect with people who are influencing in the area, so that then I can kind of not ride on their coattails. That's a terrible way to say it. See if I can then start connecting, hearing what they have to say, make a contribution, that kind of thing, right? Not ride on their coattails. That was bad.
Well, no, and it's a great way to see what they're up to, comment on their posts. We all love comments. So if it's an account you're trying to crack or somebody you're trying to create a relationship with, showing up on their page and commenting is a great tip.
For sure, and that is because most people don't make comments. They're like trolling. It's a great way to get in front of somebody who won't take your call.
That's right. You go. That's right. Exactly. You go in the back door.
Go in the back door. Side door. It's my favorite
Side door.
way. Yeah, side door.
Tip number 2 would be we all create Facebook pages and we all want that to turn into leads, and make money from it. But sharing coupons and sharing sales pitches as your only post is not the way to do it. All that's going to do is get you blocked out. You really need to think engagement, share things that are useful to your audience. Really figure out who your perfect customer is and share things that are important to them. And you might be sitting there saying, well, how am I going to come up with these posts, or where will I find this information? One service that I use is feedly.com. It's FEEDLY.com, and it's a free app. Go to the website, sign up, and you could punch in a bunch of different topics, and it's basically a news feed. So I just scroll it, once or twice a week, 3 times a week, and I look for articles that my network will find value in, and it's stuff for me to share and have engagement with and create interaction.
Yeah, for sure. And actually on that topic, there was, let's just say it's XYZ hardware company that did the concept. This is a great example. Concept was excellent. Execution sucked. It was just this past week. They were talking about hardware, but the headline had the XYZ hardware company, the first sentence in the paragraph, XYZ hardware company. I'm like, who cares? I don't care. You're taking your ad and you're trying to make it work on social media, and that ain't going to fly.
Totally agree. Totally agree. People aren't stupid, and they don't want to be sold.
No, except for the people who are executing this work, not so smart. But anyway, that's too bad for XYZ hardware company. So the other thing that I think is an important variable is liking other pages as your page. And I think we don't disagree on that part. What I mean by that is I go in as Butch Go and Company, which is the facet of the closet design and training that I do. And when I'm connecting to those designers, I connect with them as Butch Go and Company, not as Denise Butchko. Because it bugs me particularly if I'm doing some networking online and I'm part of a group, and then I get friend requests from those people, I don't even know them, and now I'm going to open up all my settings to be their friend. I want them to connect to my business. I don't really want them to be my friend.
Well, and and I understand that, and I agree with you, Denise. I definitely want them to connect with my business. But if I have customers, all over the country, and it's hard to constantly keep that connection going, I'm friends with them on Facebook, and it's a cool way for us to see what's going on, in our everyday lives, whether they're out with their kids or just whatever's going on, and commenting on it. I sort of feel like it's almost like when we're at the trade show and we're hanging out at the bar and we're just getting to know each other a little bit better. So I wouldn't say that I connect with all of my customers, but some of the ones that aren't in my immediate area, or that I have we've connected with personally. When I go see them, we always have a couple of laughs. Those guys I definitely do connect with on Facebook for sure.
Yeah, and I'll give you that. I agree. But if it's somebody like all of a sudden you've joined this, marketing challenge group, and there are 100 people in the group, and I'm getting these Facebook friend requests from people I don't even know, that is like trying to go to third base on the first date. And
Agree. I was thinking very stalkerish. Yes, that is too. That's a little too much, too quick. I agree.
now you have a fourth tip for being fabulous on Facebook.
Yes, otherwise this wouldn't be a tongue twister. So the fourth Facebook tip is your cover photo. A lot of people just come up with their cover photo or set their cover photo and never go back and touch it again. Um, that's prime real estate. I mean, you can go up there and you can upload a new product coming, a sale. You could upload. You could get the word out. That's the first thing your customers see. The first thing that people visit your Facebook page will see. So you really want to constantly change that. For me, I try to change it once a month, and I show new products, what's going on, where I've been, and I use two sources. I know you're sitting there and you're not a graphic designer, and it's a pain in the neck to change, and who wants to deal with that? I use two. There are two resources, again, free resources that you can use to play with your cover photo. PicMonkey. That's if you Google it, it's picmonkey.com. Really easy to use. It has templates in there, so you can go in and fool around with your image and logo. And another one that's a little bit more powerful is Canva.com, and it's more powerful, so it's a little tougher to use. But if you have any computer knowledge at all, or it's somewhat intuitive, so it won't be that big of a learning curve, and you can update your cover photo really easy. It shows up in your news feed. It's one more post that shows up to all your followers, and it's a good way to stay top of mind.
So you're saying maybe if there's a new product launch or I have an upcoming special, I want to put that as a graphic in my header or cover image instead of putting it in my status updates or my feed?
Yeah. I mean, you could put it in your feed, but when you put it in your cover photo ends up being a post in your feed. So whenever you change that photo, and whenever you change the photo, even on your personal page, those always seem to get a lot of likes. People, for whatever reason, Facebook pushes that through organically a little bit more than just a regular post.
Cool. So there you have it, people. 4 fabulous tips for being fabulous on Facebook as your business. Some great, quick, tactical things. Go, implement 1, implement 2, implement all 4. And while you're doing that, then check us out on Constructing Your Brand.
.com. And the way this works is we can't do this without your questions. So please keep the questions coming. Head over to constructingyourbrand.com, click on submit a question, and maybe your business will be featured in a future question or video broadcast.
Yay!
Thanks.
Thanks.